Hey everybody, it's Yolanda. So I am going to bring you a quick little recipe for you to try a broccoli slaw. And because it is getting warmer here in Texas, I'm starting to think about making things that I can eat that are, one, going to be quick to go, and two, that I don't necessarily have to heat. So I know that I love going to Trader Joe's. They always just have like really neat, cool things, and it's always like, oh, like it just kind of catches your eye and something you want to try. So I'm going to show you guys a couple things that I got today. So I got this rice cauliflower. It's kind of cool. Literally, it's just cauliflower that's ground up. That's literally the only ingredient in it, but you just saute it up. So I will use this to serve as a vegetable for me to have, and should be quick and easy, and you know, kind of maybe just season it with some pink salt and some garlic powder and some pepper. And I'm looking forward to trying this later this week. I also found some edamame hummus. You guys know that usually I go for the beet hummus. I haven't opened this yet, but really excited to try it. Again, hummus is a healthy fat for you to have. The pre-packaged nuts, they're all pre-individually packaged. I don't know if you really can tell. So literally pull one of these and go, and it's so quick when I'm working a night shift. So let me get back to the main reason why we're making this video, is for the broccoli slaw. So again, I am going to use this broccoli slaw that I got from Trader Joe's today. It literally is just broccoli and carrots that are shredded up. I am going to use some fresh strawberries in the actual broccoli slaw. I'll slice them up, but I'm also going to make a strawberry vinaigrette. I'm going to add some cashews to it, so this will be healthy fat. And these are all unsalted, just plain old raw cashews. And then I'm going to throw some chicken in there, just some baked chicken, salted with some pink sea salt, which you should be using instead of using regular salt. And we'll kind of see what else I might throw into it as far as carb goes, because I did get just like some canned corn, and I did get these chickpeas. And so basically, depending on, you guys know when you see my plates, they're usually really colorful. I feel like chickpeas are going to be the same color as chicken, and so I probably will end up opting to go with the corn just for beauty. Remember, if you are on a 21-day fix or any sort of program where you are watching your portions, corn is actually considered a carb. Alright, so I've got my chicken all ready to go. Just gonna cover it up and throw it in the oven. Okay guys, so while the chicken is in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and get this dressing made. Now, if you follow me, you know that I never measure anything. So I will post what this particular recipe calls for as far as making the dressing, as far as the actual measurements, but I'm literally not gonna measure anything. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball and it'll be fine. So, and we'll be using some extra virgin olive oil, a balsamic vinegar. The recipe actually says to use white. This is dark. I don't know that I'll be able to tell a difference. Or you could be using apple cider vinegar. You're gonna use some honey. And then of course you're gonna use your strawberries. And then it calls for just some salt and some pepper. Again, you're just gonna be eyeballing that, not going crazy with salt or anything like that. Gonna throw all that into a blender, and then that'll be a dressing. Now, something to kind of remember that things like this, like dressings, typically they're best for you to make them ahead of time. So if you were gonna make this and you wanted to prepare it for dinner, I'm having this for my dinner tomorrow. So you want those dressings to be able to sit for a little bit so that all those flavors kind of meld together. Alright, so I got my strawberries all chopped up. I've got my balsamic vinegar in here. I've got the olive oil, a little bit of salt, some pepper, and then the honey. And because I'm not home and I'm totally missing my Vitamix, I have to use this handheld thing. Alright, so I've got my dressing all ready to go. Again, if you were making this overnight, I would go ahead and put this into an airtight, like a mason glass container, and then kind of let all those flavors meld together overnight. And it definitely passes the taste test. It's like super good. It's summertime, so right now strawberries are in season and delicious. So definitely try this one out. Okay, so I went ahead and threw in that dressing. I had like a minute and a half left on my chicken, so I'm just gonna chop that up. I'm gonna slice up some more fresh strawberries, throw this in there, throw my chicken in there. I think just because, again, I do like to make pretty plates and I like for things to be colorful, I am gonna go ahead and opt to use corn instead of the chickpeas. All right, so my chicken's done. I took it out like 10 seconds before the timer went off, but it looks very pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get that chopped up. I didn't add this whole can of corn for anyone that will wonder. Literally, I probably used like a quarter of the can. Again, just kind of doing it for coloring. So this is what this looks like right now. And I feel like I'm just in bad lighting, so we'll get in some better light for the final product. So here's my final product. Remember, ideally, you would want to let the dressing sit in this for at least, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours or overnight, ideally. But I usually do not have a taste tester on hand, and I have one. So, and because this is kind of like a salad, I am gonna throw these raw cashews on top just to top it and give this a little bit of a crunch. Got a man with no shirt that's like a lobster. It's gonna be my taste tester.
So good.
Alright, I promised that I didn't pay him or tell him that I would pay him in sexual favors to act the way that he just did. That's actually really good. Alright guys, so there you go. Chicken broccoli slaw with strawberries and a strawberry vinaigrette. Something that's going to be super refreshing for summertime and something that you don't have to heat up. And honestly, the longest part of this was probably just cooking the chicken. So I hope you guys enjoy. Again, I'm just here to inspire you, maybe motivate you to eat a little healthier. Take care. Bye.